Hi, and thanks for joining me for this workout today. This is going to be a beginner and senior friendly workout. You can make this as intense as you want to. I'm going to give you lots of options. You won't need any equipment except for maybe a chair or a countertop to hang onto. We won't be doing any work on the floor. This will be all standing. If you would like to add weights to the arm section, you absolutely can, but you don't need to. Okay, and joining us today is going to be our puppy Grundy. She's actually a year old, but I still think of her as a puppy. All right, let's go ahead and get started. Let's start out with a warm up. So just bring your arms down in front of you and then open up your arms. Fan them up and overhead and out to the sides. Really open up that chest. Take some deep breaths. Just enjoy that nice stretch of your shoulders. Bend your knees a little bit if that's comfortable for you. Fabulous job. Let's do one more. And then take that arm and reach it over the top of your head. Other arm goes down your side for a nice side stretch. Wonderful. A couple more big fans of those arms. One more. Wonderful. Take that other arm, reach it over the top of your head. Make sure that arm is right over your head and not out in front of you. Reach down that side. Great job, and back to center. All right, stand nice and tall, shoulders down, abs in tight, nice long neck. And all I want you to do is alternate lifting your heels. So from the side, it's gonna look like this. Just warming up those legs nice and gently. Again, stand tall. Think about somebody reaching or pulling you taller with a string from the top of your head. So nice long neck. Try not to hunch forward at all. If you need to hang on to a chair while we do this, that's totally fine. Now let's add some arms. Get that upper body warmed up too. Great job. Keep it going. You can add a little bit more of a swing to those arms if you want to. Just getting that blood flowing. Great job. Let's do 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and last one. Go ahead and step wide, reach those arms overhead and just fall forward, nice and gentle, reaching those hands to the floor. If you can, keep those legs straight, but if you need to soften your knees or bend your knees a little bit, that's completely fine. You know how flexible you are right now, so listen to your body. You should feel really good in the back of your legs. Also good on your back too. Just a nice gentle stretch. Take some deep breaths. Now bend those knees soft and then just slowly rise up one vertebrae at a time. Oh, roll those shoulders down and back a couple of times. That should feel really good. Great. Go ahead and stand tall with those feet just right below your shoulders. Make sure your knees aren't locked out. So make sure you have just a slight bend in those knees. Bring those arms out to the side and then just fan them forward and then out to the side. Really opening up that chest. Keeping those arms, those hands level with your shoulders if you can. Try really hard not to hunch your shoulders up by your ears. From the side, it would look like this. Be really intentional with those arms. Think about like running your fingers through something really thick. So you're using resistance going both directions with those hands. Should start feeling this in your arms about now. I know I am. Let's do 4 more. And 3. Oh, hang in there. And 2. Oh, last time. Now watch. I'm just going to fan my arms up and around like a big figure 8. So dive them down, bring them up and back around. So you're just drawing a big figure 8 with your arms. I see you, Brendy. Yes, I see you, silly girl. Great work. Keep it going. Great job. Let's do 4, 3, 2, and last 1. Great job. Bring those arms out into goalposts, out to the sides. You can always stop if you need to and take a break, or just shake your arms out. Now bring those arms up overhead, touch them overhead, and then bring them back down to the sides and up. Try not to arch your back, so keep those abs in nice and tight while you're doing this. Again, stand nice and tall. Think about kind of pulling those elbows back a little bit as you're doing this, so you're engaging that upper back muscle area. Nice work. Let's do 4 and 3. Here's 2. And last one. Oh, last thing we're going to do. Keep those arms up here. Bring those elbows together in front and then open. And together. And open. Again, you can always add weights to this if you would like to for these arms. It's completely up to you. Oh, amazing how doing this kind of work can make those arms ache and you're not even using weights, or if you aren't using weights, if you are, you're probably really feeling this. I know I'm feeling it without the weights. Let's do 4. Oh, 3, 2, and there's our last one. Oh, drop those arms down and just give them a good shake. Whew. Now bring your left arm across your chest. Stretch out that side first. Or this side first. Oh, should feel really good in your shoulder. And now pull that elbow back. You're just reaching down your back with that other hand or with your hand. Excellent. Let's switch sides. And pull that elbow back. Stretching is one of those things that's so important. I don't know anybody that's ever complained about stretching too much. It is so good for our bodies and something we need to keep doing. Yeah, just on a regular basis to help stay flexible. Being flexible is just as important as being strong as we mature. Excellent. The next thing we're going to do is work on our legs. So we're going to start with our calves. So I want you to put your heels together. Toes are apart. So this is a first position. So just bringing those feet out like you got a wedge of pizza between your feet. Don't hunch forward. Make sure you stand nice and tall. And then just kind of like we started, you're going to lift one heel and then the other and opposite. Just lifting those heels separately, one at a time. Hang on to that chair or that countertop if you need to. Stay nice and tall. Don't hunch forward. Keep those abs in nice and tight. And lift, 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 lift. Should be feeling this in your calves. They're kind of an underrated area on our legs, but really important. So we're going to give them a little attention today. Nice work. Let's do 4, 3, 2, 1. Now we're going to lift those heels at the same time. Here we go. Lift, lift, lift. If you feel like you've got the balance, go ahead and let go of that counter or that chair. Bring your arms up overhead, or just keep them down here, or hang on to that chair. Whatever works for you. Lift, lift, lift. Oh, yep, my calves are really feeling this. Oh, we got 4, 3, 2. On this last one, just stay up here with me. Stay up on those toes. Hold this for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower down. Oh, anybody else's calves feeling that? Let's go ahead and give those calves a nice stretch. And that other side. Wonderful. We're going to move on and do a first position plie series. So first position is just the one we were in. That's with your heels together and your toes apart. All you're going to do is come down. Those knees are going to go out to the side, so you got a nice diamond between your legs, and come back up, zipping those legs up together like somebody's just really pulling your inner thighs together. So you're going to stand nice and tall and pull those legs in. Arm overhead on this side, and we're just going to come down and up and down and up. You decide how deep you can go with this, how great those knees feel today. Try not to hunch forward. Keep your body upright, coming up and down. Keep those abs in tight. Nice, strong core. If you'd like a little extra challenge, pop up onto those toes and stay up on your toes for this whole plie series. Otherwise, stay down on your feet. Your heels are going to naturally pop up a little bit as we drop down into that plie, but you don't have to be on your toes the whole time. Keep those knees pressed back. Try not to let them fall forward. Great job. Can you get down a little bit lower in these last few plies? Last 4, 3, 2, last 1. Kind of. We're going to keep doing these, but we're going to do it to a 2 count. So it's going to be down, down, up, up, down, down, up, up, down, down, up, up. Really zip together those inner thighs as you stand up nice and tall. So this is not only working those thighs, it's working those inner thighs, inner leg muscles as well. Down, down, up, up, down, down, up, up. Great job. Keep it going. Again, come down as low as those knees will let you. Keep them pressed back. Down, down, up, up. Hang in there. Here's 4. And 3. Down, up, up. 2. Up, up. Last 1. Down, up, up. Last thing I want you to do is just drop down here into that plie position and just hold this with me. Hold it. Let's count to 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And come up. Oh, whew. Fantastic job. We're not going to stretch just yet. We have some more leg work to do, and then we will stretch. All right, we're going to be working those outer thigh muscles, those outer glute muscles now. Stand nice and tall, hanging onto that back of that chair or that countertop. Bring that outer leg out to the side and just point that toe down to the floor. Make sure your knee on that standing leg is not locked out. You want it to be a little bit soft. And then look, I'm just going to bring this toe forward and back and forward and back. If you would like a little extra, lift that leg off the floor and bring it forward and back, keeping it off the floor the whole time. Otherwise, keep that toe on the floor and just bring it forward and back and forward and back. Don't roll your body. Keep your upper body stationary. This is just from your waist down, keeping that leg straight the whole time, reaching it back here when you bring that leg back. So you're really engaging that glute right back here on this outside. Forward and back. Should be feeling this in this leg out here as well as your standing leg. Yes, totally. If you need to pop up or pause and take a break, that's fine. And again, if you want a little bit of extra, just keep that leg lifted off the floor. Let's do 4, 3, nice work, 2. Here's our last one. I want you to hold that leg back here and then just do little tiny taps with it. Lift, 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 lift. Unless your dog's in the way. All right, we've got 4, 3, 2, and last one. Lower that down. Great job. Wonderful. Let's go ahead and do that other side. I'm going to move my bar this direction. And we'll do this other side. Wonderful. Go ahead and make sure that standing leg is not locked out. Bring that other leg out to that side. Point that toe. Standing nice and tall, keeping that upper body solid, and then just bring that toe forward and back and forward and back. Again, you've got the option of keeping that foot off of the floor this whole time if you'd like to, or just keeping that toe on the floor as you bring it forward and back. Keep that upper body nice and solid, abs in tight. Keep it upright. Try not to hunch forward as you're bringing that leg back. Really just using those glute muscles. Great job. I hope somebody else is feeling this besides me right now. Oh, wonderful job. Let's do 4, 3, 2, and last one. Keeping it back here and the leg nice and strong. Little tiny lifts. Lift, 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 lift. Just a few inches off the floor. Oh, hang in there. We've got 4, 3, 2, and last one. Oh, wonderful job. Go ahead and grab that foot and pull that back behind you, or your pant leg if you can, and stand nice and tall. Stretch out those legs, those quads. Try to keep that knee pointed down to the ground, pulling that knee back, opening up that hip flexor. Great job. Now we're going to hinge forward. We're using that same leg. We're going to straighten it out in front of you and just lean forward for a nice stretch of the back of that leg. Now we're going to stretch those outer hip muscles. You're going to cross that ankle over your other knee and drop down into what we call the figure 4 stretch. If you need to, you can totally sit in a chair and do this one as well. You'll really feel this in that outer glute area, that outer hip area. Oh, great job. Let's go ahead and stretch that other side. Again, grab that heel or that ankle or that pant leg, whatever you can reach. Pull that foot back. Take some deep breaths. Stretching is so important, especially while we're working out. We work that muscle group really hard and then we give it a good stretch. Great. Now we're going to go ahead and take that same leg, hinge forward with that leg straight down in front of you, stretching at the back of that leg. Perfect. Now let's go ahead and stretch that outer hip, crossing that ankle over your other knee as you drop down. Again, you can always do this sitting in a chair. That's completely fine. Works just great. Wonderful. All right, the last thing we're going to do is work on this ab section. So I want you to stand nice and tall. This is where if you wanted to, you could take a pair of weights or a single weight and put it in your hand, but you don't need to. Stand with your feet just right below your shoulders, and all you're going to do is reach down your side. Nice and tall, and then just reach down that side with your hand and reach. So it's working all these lat muscles on our side bodies. You don't need to do this fast at all. You can totally do this at your own pace. Most important is just to make sure that you're doing it nice and stacked, so don't roll forward or anything, and just reach down as far as is comfortable for you. Again, if you wanted to put a weight in your hand as you reach down that side, you completely can do that to maximize this move a little bit more. Let's do 4, 3, 2, and last one. Excellent. Let's go ahead and do that other side. Reach, reach, reach. Good girl, Brendy. Come here. Good girl. Great work. Let's do 4, 3, 2, and last one. Now go ahead and stand up and just clasp your hands together out in front of you, nice and tall, keeping that body upright, and then just twist to the side and then back to center. You should feel all these core muscles, all those ab muscles, even your back muscles, all engage as you do this really simple twist. Again, this is one where if you wanted to put some weights in your hands out in front of you, that would just maximize or intensify this move just a little bit more. Wonderful job. Let's do 4 and 3, 2, and our last one. The last thing I want you to do is spread your legs a little bit wider than your shoulders. Bring your arms up behind the back of your head, and now just reach down across towards that opposite knee with your hand. And reach, reach. I'm not bending a lot, I'm just bending a little bit from the side. Looks like this. This is engaging those lats again and those oblique muscles. Reaching that hand down and across to that opposite knee. Let's do 2. And here's our last one. Oh. Go ahead and stand up nice and tall and reach your hands up overhead. And then look up at the ceiling if you can. If you feel like you've got the balance, look up at the ceiling. This is a great stretch for all those ab muscles we just worked. Now, go ahead and take those hands and then just lean to the one side, like you're a big crescent moon. Take some deep breaths. And come back to center. And now let's lean that other direction. Oh, it should feel just great in those side body muscles. And back to center. Now just pull those arms out to your sides and bring them all the way down. Wonderful class, you guys. I hope you enjoyed that. Thanks for working out with Brundy and I. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed yet, I would really appreciate it if you would. That will help me grow my channel and help me to bring more of these classes to you. Thanks so much again for joining me. Have a great rest of your day. I'll see you again soon.